Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do my first part, no, my part 2 of April. Oh my god, I'm doing this like at 11 o'clock at night on a Friday night, so bear with me here. Okay, so we left off on day 16, and we are gonna continue here with day 17, which was a Sunday. One of the prompts was drawing a bottle and some fireflies, I think it is. Not sure. They didn't color anything, and I just talked about what we did that night. That yeah, we spent on a friend's house. And the listers, I didn't answer it. It was things I will say to someone trying to reset their life. On day 18, which was Monday, and I love how this page turned out. Especially I love my new washi tape, which I got on Wish, and it was like $1 or I don't know, don't even remember. But it's books. It's like a shelf of books, and I love that washi tape. I wanted something like that for so long, and I saw it and I said, I might get that, and I did. The D&D challenge, let your light shine. And the other prompt was in the mail. I'm sorry, I knocked off the camera. And what was on the mail, and I was saying here, which is in Spanish, that I haven't checked the mail or the mailbox in a long time. Yeah, so whatever. And yeah, here I talked about how it was Monday and that I don't like Mondays, and yeah, and yada. And this banner is also from one of the prompts, which Monday we have to do banners, or what's the other thing? I must well, watch here. Banner or, sign, something like that it is. I don't remember. The listers, best things I found at yard sales or thrift shops. Okay, I found on like the same week I went to like 2 different thrift stores. It wasn't yard sales or anything like that. It was actual one is a thrift / pawn shop, and the other one is a pawn shop. And I found the on one of them, it was like the newest Cricut machine, and I'm dying for a die cut machine, but they had it for like, and it was still cheap, considering that they're like $200, but it was like 80 bucks. And I didn't got it. And then I went to on the other store, and I found for 35 bucks an older version of the Cricut, but I didn't bought it either. I was like, oh my god, what, I didn't bought it. I went like 2 or 3 days later and it wasn't there, and I was knocking my head off, because I've been wanting a die cut machine since forever, and I know that I could done some stuff at least with that older version of it, but didn't got it, and I lost my chance. The second thing that I saw was a Canon selfie, and it was like for around 50 bucks, but it was like almost new. It's the same. It was the same model as the one that I have, which is the CP900 or CP950, something like that. I don't remember, but I already have one, and this one that I saw is black. It was black, and it was almost new. I don't know if they have the tray where you put the paper, because I didn't saw that, but it's still mine was like 80 bucks, so you still saving like $30 or $40, because you always can bargain with them, you know, and get it for cheaper than that. But didn't got it either because I already have one, and I wasn't interested in buying another one. And the third thing that and this one I did bought it, is my actual phone, which is a Galaxy S4. I got it, it was like $150. Yeah, and this one I bought it in that same thrift slash pawn shop store that we have near us. So yeah, the 19th, one of the prompt was something, I think it was to draw a planet. So I had these printables for a long time, so I decided to use them and make like a galaxy or some sort here, and with this rocket also, the stars and all that. The other thing for the day was like a quote, and it's in Spanish. Is I tried to look up one that had to do with space, you know, with outer space, and I found one from Stephen Hawkins, and I don't know, I think I won't be able to translate it, but it's something to do with, you know, like the even people that that say that we cannot change our destiny, look before crossing the street. I don't know, for some reason it caught my eye, and it's something to do with, you know, space or stuff or things related, so I just, you know, put it there. And today I was talking how my search for houses continues, and it's been like almost a month to this point, and I applied for 2 properties. One of them they picked someone else, and the other one I'm still waiting on it. At this point I was still waiting on it, but yeah, I it's hard. So on my listers, my favorite things about spring, one is the weather. Definitely the weather. I don't like either too cold or too hot weather, so sorry. For me, spring and autumn are my favorite season of the year. And 2, blooming flowers, because all look so pretty with the colors and everything. And number 3, I didn't put anything else. On the 20th, Wednesday, one of the prompts was a question, and it was how much time you dedicate to this hobby. And I just made like you know, a comparison of what I think and what my family thinks, because I think I don't have enough time, you know, to do the hobby, and they think I spend too much time in the hobby. So yeah, that's the contrast of it all. My favorite drink, I was supposed to draw it, but yeah, I wasn't in the mood, so I just found an image online, and I just printed out and pasted there. And today again my search continues. The struggle is real, and yeah, the listers, things that provide nourishment for me, blank again. The 21st, which was Thursday, this was the day that Prince died, and I was so shocked when I first saw one of my Facebook friends posted something, and I was like, oh my god, this cannot be real. And then I started, you know, searching on the internet, and yeah, it was. And oh my god, I wasn't a fan of his music. Like, I heard some songs. I know obviously who he was, but it's sad because we are losing all the geniuses on music and all that stuff, you know. But yeah, that's life. We cannot do anything about it, right? So the listers is top 12 things that bring me the most joy. I haven't made it to at least half of it, but the most important things: my kids' happiness, being creative, and my family's happiness. That's all. I don't ask for anything else. The 22nd, which was a Friday, the D&D challenge was Shoes Happy, and I did like a brush script there with my brush markers. The other one was musical instrument, and I did this maracas. And yeah, I was talking how yesterday I totally ran out of space to write. I wanted to document that I applied for a mobile home. Yeah, and you will see what we did later on. On the listers, ways I could celebrate Earth Day: number 1, planting a tree; number 2, buying plants; and number 3, start gardening, which is something that I really want to do. We'll see. The 23rd, which was a Saturday. At this point I wasn't even coloring the days. And favorite dessert. I think I'm sorry. I think I've said this before, and it's a brownie sundae. I love that. I haven't had one in a long time, even before I started the diet. This is one of those borders from Michael's, the rub ons from their new I think it's called Boho Chic collection. I don't even remember. Yeah. and the other doodles for that day was a starfish, and I did like you know, our family there. Ways I criticize myself: number 1, when, how I talked too much. Oops. Number 2, the way I look. And number 3, my frizzy hair. And day 24, I'm sorry about the noises, yes, she's excited. 24, which was a Sunday. One of the prompts, D&D lettering was toes in the sand, and I did this like beach sign here. The other one was my favorite toy as a kid, and I tried to draw, you know, that Barbie. I don't know if I did a good job or not, whatever. And today we stayed home, and you know, some people came over to eat and stuff. And listers is ways I should encourage myself instead of criticizing myself. 1, think before opening my mouth. 2, oh, I'm sorry, knocking the camera here. Number 2, oh, continue. I misspelled that again. I do that a lot. So continue my diet, do hair more often. Day 25, Monday. Again, it was banner day. And yeah, I was talking about, you know, here I was supposed to hear from, you know, the mobile home thing that we did. And the other prompt was drawing a house and art palette. Top 5 things my parents used to say to me: 1, get a career, stay in school. 2, don't depend on anyone. 3, be kind and respectful. 4, don't trust everyone. And 5, be careful, have fun. Number 26, Tuesday. The lettering was created to create. Talking about the same thing here. Here is things that I, you know, miss the most, and it's my family that I left back in Puerto Rico. A quote is in Spanish, obviously. The listers is 5 more things for the bucket list. And number one is go back to school, getting a better job, go to Disney, buy a house, buy a minivan. Day 27, which was a Wednesday, I didn't did any of the prompts this day because I wanted to display my new washi, which I'm in love with. And by the way, my pet just destroyed this one recently. Yeah, you gotta love her, because otherwise, but yeah, I just wanted to display it so you know, I can show you guys that I got it at last. I was behind, you know, like stuck in this washi for a long time, and they finally had it back on the Michaels that I go, you know, regularly. Yeah, and I talked about that there. I used a 50% off coupon, and it was like $5.80 for the whole thing. So it was good. Listers, ways I am generous. Number one, helping mom. Number two, sending happy mail. Oh, helping mom. I don't know about that. Anyways, crazy. 28th, we watched which was Thursday. It was draw your hand day, so I did it right there, and at that moment I had this nail polish on, I mean. So this is like my almost my first attempt at you know, coloring and shading and all that, and I think I did a pretty good job. If you saw it from the distance, it looks amazing. The lettering for the day is let yourself rest, and that R there, it was like ugh. But anyways, yeah, here I talked about you know, what I told you earlier about the mobile home and the 20% and all that, and the list. Okay, so the camera totally stopped working. I don't know why, but this is day 29, and yeah, sorry about that. And the 30th, which is our last day for this month, Saturday, the Lister D&D challenge is breathe deeply, which I have to do more often, and just relax. The other of the prompts was my zodiac sign, which is Scorpio, but drawing these is easier than drawing a Scorpio, so that's my go-to zodiac sign drawing. And yeah, so here I'm sorry, here I was talking about how, you know, we didn't took the one that they were asking for a 20%, but we found another one, and yeah, we're moving to a mobile home, and it's gonna be ours. That's the best of all, you know, it's gonna be our home when we finish paying it, obviously. And yeah, I'm excited, and even though it's a mobile home, I'm just, you know, it's the first ever home that I'll have all of my own, so I'm excited. And the listers, things I accomplished in April, and yeah, I'm talking here that I lost 19 pounds so far. So yeah, this is the last day here, and I can't believe I did this video under the 30 minutes that I usually do, but I'm gonna stop talking because I'm gonna do it at 30 minutes if I continue speaking. But anyways, thank you so much for watching the videos. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Hit the like button, and yeah, thank you so much for watching my videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.